Welcome back, gang. Another episode, Forever World here, getting some stuff set up, and we are going to break ground on a new villager breeder, or not villager breeder. We got the villager breeder going. It's going strong. We need to break ground on a trading hall of some type. I'm probably going to pause actually recording here for a bit and go look up some designs and see if I can't get some inspiration for a building. I know what the interior needs to look like. Well, not look like, but like I know what the interior needs to do, right? We have to have spots for villagers and their workstation, and they can be stacked. Like you can put a villager on top of their workstation if needed. It's I don't love that design because it's a bit it looks a bit weird because then some villagers stand taller than others. But yeah, I personally like the look of the workstation in front of the villager because then obviously, it's an immediate visual cue of what that villager is trading. So that's probably the way it'll end up looking on the inside is a hallway with trading state or workstations, and then villagers in little 1x2s behind that. There are ways to get the villagers to just stay. Like you can use trapdoors or you can use carpets or something. There's some fun ways that you can get villagers to actually stand almost next to each other. But I think what we're probably going to end up doing is what I almost always do, which is a villager, a full block separation, and villager, a full block separation of villager, and just on and on down the line, because that's the easiest way when you're setting it up to get a villager to stay in a certain place. When you're trying to load villagers into little areas where there's trapdoors and whatnot, it's kind of difficult. We don't really have a good infrastructure in place for golden apples or weakness potions or anything like that. So I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is not curing. I also look at it and go, I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I lasted, a good 200 days in my hardcore world without issue. I'd say I'm a safe player. I don't tend to lose all my gear every other week. I don't tend to need, large amounts of retooling every time I die. So I think what I'll end up doing is just leave them. We'll just leave them at full price. We've got an iron farm. We'll have, nearly unlimited emeralds once we get some villagers trading that. And we might even expand the iron farm because if I'm not mistaken, the way this is set up, we can probably mirror the villager setup right here over on the other side. Well, I guess he's kind of in the center. They're kind of in the center. We're not going to be able to mirror that anywhere. But anyway, my thought is I might be able to set up another one that flows into this, maybe higher, right? Maybe I'll go higher with the golem or with another setup and off center it just a bit so that the golem drops down onto here and then drops down into here. And we only have the one collection unit, and the group up top wouldn't be, or the next module wouldn't be, anything that has to be a breeder. It would just be a iron golem farm. So anywho, without further delay, let's get to it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. As I'm clearing a space for this little I mean, currently it's just a pond, but this little water feature here might be kind of fun to keep. I'm thinking that I'll extend it out and make it into like a river that runs through the little island. Now, obviously, I said this is going to be industrial district, so it's not going to be. I mean, we've got that kicking around. I'm probably not going to ever seal that in anywhere, but we can make it a little pretty, right? We can do little stuff like having a little river going through here, and yeah, little bits and bobs. Come on, let me sleep. So I've got some netherrack here, and I'm going to lay out just a general 2-story structure here. Nothing big, no big deal. Oh, we got Key Cat. I don't have any fish, or else I'd probably try and tame it. I'm wondering, though, if I don't want to try and straddle this, or if I just want to go out here and then eventually probably replace some of the sand, because, I mean, too much sand this is not cute, but you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I think we're going to go something like here for the back corner. And then we've got, you know, the building probably starts here, like the floor inside, because we're going to do some details and stuff on the outside of it. So then we'll have like a villager, and then his workstation, and we could do it. Yeah. So then hallway, and then another workstation, another villager, and then a wall. And then in the front side, like we could do 2 hallways worth in the building, or in the long ways. So, and then in the front side, we have another villager, another workstation, and 2 to 3 halls. Yeah, let's do 3. And then this is the inside, right? And then we go boom, boom, and that's the outside corner. And then as far as lengthwise is concerned, we can go as long as we want. Longer the better, because it's going to look better. So in the meantime, I needed to tear down that little structure, and that has a little farmer in it. So I was going to put the farmer in with the other villagers that I had been trading with. I've got a little temporary hut behind me made of spruce planks that I'm moving the farmer to, and then eventually all those villagers will move into the new structure. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Now we just need to take him somewhere over closer to that. Let's go make some more rails. What is it? 6 iron and a stick, right? Put some sticks up here. I got iron kicking around here somewhere. Or maybe I don't. I made an anvil downstairs, so I might not have a lot of iron. Oh, wait. Yeah. We got plenty of iron. Plenty of iron, plenty of sticks. Let's see here. And let's go ahead and make half stack. Oh. I need to stop using my... I need to start using my fortune pick more often. Okie dokie. Now we're just gonna... Okay, so that's a really good beginning. Now where to go from there? Okay, okay. That seems to be coming together. And a little free cam action to take a look at what we got going on here. I'm really digging it. All right, yeah, I think that's going to work. So we'll repeat that out over the rest of the building, and yeah, I think it's good. That's not looking half bad at all. Well, that ain't good. Looks like old Impulse's design has a little bit of a design flaw. So every once in a while we get iron down here because the hoppers are right up against the edge. And then it also looks like every once in a while the baby villagers get stuck in the lava. Let's see here. I think we can solve both. That was weird. I just had a whole glitch out. I think we could solve both problems with a similar idea. I'll move the lava source back one. And I'll put in 3 more guide blocks there at the end. I probably just put in any block. It doesn't necessarily need to be glass there. However, I do have to get in to that area. How do we do that? Let's see here. And since I have fire ticked off, that won't spread. Get to a bed, get to a bed, get to a bed, get to a bed, get to a bed. Too many things at stake right now. I don't have my villager trading hall lit up at all. Last thing I need is a creeper or worse, a zombie to spawn in here. And anyway, yeah, probably a good idea to at least get some torches down. Yep, we got some torches here. Let's go ahead and place down a few. And while we're at it, I just saw a whole mess of iron in the chest over there. And I should probably do a little trading. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, well, I'm going to have to make my way up there anyway, aren't I? I need a hoe. Let's see. So we need some sticks. And we'll make it out of iron. So what happened, you see Mr. Iron Golem up there. That little plot of land in the corner, if you remember right, when I was just up there a few minutes ago, dropping off some carrots, we saw that little spot was transformed farmland, right? It was just dirt. And I didn't think about it at the time. I just thought, oh, transform dirt. Okay, well, we'll have one less crop. No big deal. But, yeah. Oh, crap. I don't have any building blocks. Dirt is a spawnable space for Mr. Iron Golem. So we allowed our golem to spawn up in the farm. So what we're going to have to do is do the super duper careful eliminating of an iron golem. I think he can't get to us at 3 high, and I don't think he can climb anything up here. And worst comes to worst, I die, and, you know, no big deal. Okay. Where were we? So we can get emeralds from him. And that'll let us trade up our other people. I think I want to trade up the armor smith first. Because we trade up the armor smith, what happens is we can get we can get some diamond armor, right? Our armor's starting to take a little bit of a beating. Probably a good time to get some diamonds sorted. We could also, as we're getting there, obviously get some repaired iron, but might as well get some diamond. And then, of course, we'll get the toolsmith up and traded too, so we can get some free diamond pickaxes. And I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to say something about, well, you should be smelting down those iron pieces. You could get nuggets. With an iron farm that produces like this, there's no real need. It's just extra work. Oh, I was like, what is that? That's my water source, my center enough. Yeah, there we go. And oh, bell. That stinks. Okay. Sorry, buddy, but you're probably going to have to go. I need iron people. Sorry. Yeah. Do-de-do-de-do. Nothing to see here. Nothing going on with this flint and steel. You may want to look away. If I push that now, I'm going to grab another kitty, and I don't want a kitty. I want the grown-ups. I don't believe in child labor. So I guess we're going to wait around for these guys to get started on work. Oh, he grew up already. Look at that. Let's see here. Let's get you back to here. What we're trying to do here is get a mending. We need a mending villager pretty post haste. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We probably need a crafting bench here somewhere. Let's go ahead and take this one and put it inside. I don't know where we're going to put it yet, so let's put it there for now. But what we need, 45 paper and lectern. I said lectern. No? Okay. I'm going to go get these guys then. There we go. Now, we need him to have a mending book. Riptide. That's close. That's close. Okay, I like where you're going, but let's go with a mending book. We want mending. You're going to have this prime real estate right as I walk in the door. You're going to be the mending guy. Ugh. Come on. Look away. Woo. It's expensive. 38. Do we keep that or keep rolling? I think maybe we keep that, and then what I'll end up doing is if I find somebody that's cheaper, we'll upgrade. But until then, apparently we're getting a lot of kitties. Oh, are they grown up? Okay. Oh, yeah, I put the thing over there. So let's go ahead and get a newbie. Yep. And this will be a new armorer. Since we can't seem to get an armorer in that back slot that wants to give me an iron trade. Let's finish up the roof. I was hoping to make a fishing rod. But I think I need 3 string for that. Is it 3 sticks and 2 string though? Oh, it is 3 sticks and there we go. Because I need some cod so that I can start taming some of these cats. Okay, gang, that's about going to do it for today's episode. We got a nice trading haul here done. That's big moves. We don't have the sides on it yet, but it's really close to being just fully finished. Yeah, growing some trees because this was a lot of wood. And then, yeah, went on a little adventure and splatted. It happens, especially in this non-hardcore world. I'm not being nearly as careful as I usually am if I'm playing hardcore or Skyblock or something. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.